The Asian American vote has become one of the most hotly contested voter groups in the United States presidential election cycle. That means more staff and more materials in Asian languages are targeting states with large populations of Asian Americans. One of those areas is just outside Washington, D.C. in Virginia. CCTV's Jessica Stone reports.
Ma'am, I really need your social security number. If you don't give it to me, the Board of Elections is going to reject your application, and you'll have to do this all over again.
These Obama for America volunteers are learning how to register voters.
First of all, the application form itself.
Their target? Other Asian Americans, whose numbers have doubled in the past decade here in Virginia. No matter their party, Asian Americans know their votes are crucial here.
The Asian American vote, especially my vote as a Vietnamese American here in a battleground state, Virginia, it's going to be so critical. It's going to be that very small margin of voters that we need to persuade.
We tend to be new Americans, and as such, we need to work quite hard on getting out the votes.
In 2008, Asian Americans voted for Barack Obama by 3-1 nationally. In Virginia, they followed much the same trend. But just 2 years later, Asian Americans helped elect a Republican governor. And for the Romney campaign, that is a huge opportunity.
It's because President Obama has had 4 years, and although he did promise change, but we haven't seen that much change. Many of the problems are still there. The big national debt, the poor job performance.
The Romney campaign is hammering home that message of disappointment in the Asian American community across at least 3 key states, using Asian American media, translated written materials, and the voices of influential Asian Americans. Audrey Lee's great-grandparents came to the U.S. from southern China. She's a Romney supporter.
I like the fact that, number one, he's a businessman, and I think that's what this country needs. We need to get this economy back on track.
But Lin Huang tells his Asian American peers that President Obama has a proven record on helping entrepreneurs.
President Obama times and again recognizing that small businesses are this engine of our economy, and he specifically passed 18 tax cut for small business owners and encouraging small business to thrive.
Like Romney campaign volunteers, Obama campaign volunteers also speak to voters in their own language, putting out an early call for translators in Korean, Vietnamese, and Chinese. They're also relying on high-profile Asian Americans like California Congressman Mike Honda, who knows the community's issues.
Asian Americans tend to be unemployed longer than other communities of color. Small business issues are the same, but we have to be able to communicate with them in the language that they understand best.
So whether campaigning for a sitting president or his Republican rivals, the Asian American community is poised to be the most influential voting bloc picking the next U.S. president. Jessica Stone, CCTV, Falls Church, Virginia.